Today's episode is all about empowerment, resilience, and making things happen. We have got Mrs. Deepthi Singh with us, the powerhouse behind Diva Squad, a community that's redefining the women's entrepreneurship. We are going to talk about the real challenges, the wins, and what it takes to create an impact. Get ready for some serious inspiration.
Because every day starts with a little magic. Move how you want because comfort never holds you back. For every twist, turn, and detour, comfort that travels with you. Confidence that shines through every outfit, every occasion. Live loud, laugh hard, breathe comfort. Breathe lingerie. Shop now and embrace your fun, fearless side.
Thank you so much for joining the show. So let's get to the heart of it. What is Diva Squad and what made you start?
Okay. Basically, Diva Squad is a community-driven, women community-driven platform that I'm trying to, get all the entrepreneurs together in one networking platform. Basically, we have many online platforms, digitally available for women community, but there's no as such real connection platform that I have seen in this market, and there is a gap where there's no platform for women to get together to and do the networking. There are other networking these things also, like entrepreneurs who are coming up with the business networking models, but that is more of more dominant of male community, right, male and you know the prominent business people, where women take backseat, and they don't get a chance to showcase what they want to do or what they are doing. So Diva Squad has come up with the option of showcasing your entrepreneurship.
So, Diva Scott's tagline is by the women and for the women. So, what does this tagline mean to you?
Okay, so when I say women community, all the references would be coming by the women, and all the references will be only to the women, and it will be served for the women.
Right.
So there is so okay. Now when you see this sector, you have women who have already established. There are upcoming entrepreneurs who want some kind of support. So this will create a very healthy ecosystem. This will create a very, what do you say, safe system, because when you for women, and when you actually connect with any woman with whatever background she is very comfortable with the her fellow women.
Right.
So everything follows next. I mean the the wavelength frequencies all comes next, but the initial thought process is women are comfortable with women. So that is the reason why we got this community.
Right. So, but creating this kind of a community is very easy, but keeping it engaged is a little bit difficult. So, what are the challenges that you have faced in maintaining Diva Squad?
Yes, you are right. Because there is so much of digital exposure, and there is so much of diversion into this digital world, that making this real connection is actually giving a lot of runaround for us.
Right.
Because Diva Squad will always focus on making events happen, not digital. Not digital is the second part. After we make events happen, we will be appearing on digital platforms, but we want those real connections. Right. And nowadays people don't have they don't want to give time for getting into these events, giving effort of traveling, making out to make some real connections, because there are so many connections which are already built online or digitally, that they are losing out on these organic relationships.
Right. So when you talk about this organic relationships, do you think the women, face some unique challenges in business networking that aren't talked about?
Yes, be it any field, like suppose if they want to pitch in for sponsorship, they will face challenges, and it's not that they are not confident or anything, but it is the business, the entrepreneurship is very much, as of now, is male-driven community. Now women are coming up. It's not that we are lagging anywhere behind. We are coming up, and there are many male entities who are supporting women entrepreneurs also, but still that gap is there. So I think it will take few decades more
Right.
to actually outcome all those fears and face the community.
Right. So, as a founder of Diva Scott, what is your vision for the business women, the modern business women, and how does Diva Scott help us succeed?
So, for example, if the modern businesswoman she wants to make a huge network or a huge customer base, we will make sure we will connect her to the right clients, and we will make sure her network increases. While she is growing, she is also giving opportunities for the other women, fellow women to grow. So this is our actually we are kind of creating a web for this, where women who are already grown into entrepreneurship and also giving opportunities for their fellow women to grow.
Right, right, right. So building a business community for women in today's digital world, what is that one thing that works really well for you?
Networking again.
Networking.
It is very easy. Having said that, digital platform, digital is draining, but when we make a very good use of this digital platform, it is a blessing in disguise, because a digital platform helped me connect with various good contacts, and I have reached few contacts which I was not aware of, common contacts, through digital platform. So
So, what is next for Diva Squad? What is the future of Diva Squad?
okay, the future of Diva Squad will be very bright, because Diva Squad is not just one community where women are ending up doing those kitty parties and just hanging around. But Diva Squad has come up with the concept of 5 different clubs,
Okay,
5 different communities.
that's great.
Yes, so we are not bounded, we are not putting those membership terms on anybody or every woman to just come take membership, and we are doing these events. No, it is not that. Diva Squad will give 5 different opportunities, like if you want to get into the fitness club, if you want to get into the wellness club, if you want to get into those pet squad, and or if you want to get into those launch parties, or if you want to get into some learning skills, and also the business networking, also the life skill learning.
Okay.
So we are into these 5 very strong segment,
Right.
that not necessarily everybody would love to go for a pet squad party. So we have categorized it into different community,
Right.
so that we have various women with various tastes getting into each sector, and when they land up in those each community, they have people of their mindset. So it will not be like a different other community women coming into
Right, right.
there will not be any differentiation of mentalities.
Correct, and you have a different variety of choices that they can choose from
Exactly.
where they want to be.
Exactly.
Now, by saying that, let's say, what would be that one piece of advice that you would be giving? You would advise women who is trying to build a strong business network.
Okay. First of all, to not give up the hope,
Mm-hmm.
and always make a team.
Mm-hmm.
Teamwork is very important, because I have seen like some teams form among women, and they just break apart. They do wonders, but they just break apart because they have some egos, or some of their opinions which were unheard. Keeping all this aside, if they can make a team and work it as a team, and take feedbacks, work on their feedbacks, it would be really great.
Okay, okay. So, what is that one thing what Diva Squad has taught you in terms of leadership, entrepreneurship, about women, and that you sometimes you didn't expect?
Diva Squad has really taught me many things, and before starting, I had few plans. But when I really started this community, it is really amazing to know not only women, there are many men out there who are ready to support women to become entrepreneurs. and they are ready to sponsor their venueship, to hold the events, and they are ready to, they are very welcoming. They've been very welcoming for encouraging women into this entrepreneurship.
Right. So is Diva Squad is a place for women to scale up their business. Once you start, and then they come into Diva Squad and they network, and then that is the best place for them to scale up.
Yes, it is definitely scaling up process, because the communities that we have, it will be like ongoing membership process. I mean, we will keep on getting members into our different segments of communities. So they will always have that channel, and moreover, in the business boost, especially when you're talking about this developing this entrepreneurship thing, in this business boost network session, is the major chance for them to get their networks wide apart.
Right, right. So is this something like, you for a women entrepreneur, they can learn at the same time, they can grow and they can network.
Yes. So when you say entrepreneur, they're already learned and they're already established. So if they want to grow their client base, if they want the exposure, then we are here.
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. So I've got some rapid fire round for you. Yeah. So a quick question. A woman entrepreneur you admire.
Vinita Singh.
Vinay Singh. The best business networking advice you have ever received.
Drop your ego.
From people. If a Diva Squad had a theme song, what would it be?
Wanna be from Spice Girls.
Nice. One thing every woman should do to build a strong business presence.
Hmm. Let the fellow women grow.
Right. Let's say as a closing statement, what would this one piece of advice that you want to give to the young and budding women entrepreneur?
I would say that even if they face failures, they should have a vision. And if they think that their vision doesn't have any, what do you say, it doesn't make any sense, or they might get 100 feedbacks that they don't make sense, they don't have those business, people usually don't motivate young entrepreneurs for whatever thoughts they have. But I feel that they should nurture their own vision, they should nurture their own thoughts and try to work on it. If they are failing, that's okay, that should be a part of learning. They can always shine it like a diamond. When the diamond is found, you need to polish
Right.
it so much. So they need to keep polishing their skills, they need to keep polishing their thoughts, so that they come up with a beautiful output, and they should not let themselves down for having a thought of doing business also.
Right.
So majorly, these youngsters, they drop out. They set themselves back because they feel that they don't feel confident about their ideas. So what I advise them is they can come up to not only their immediate family members or immediate friends, but they should have a survey where they can get feedback on what they are thinking, which will help them realize if they are right or wrong, or where they should be working on it, or if they should be changing their business model. But they should consider this. If you are talking about youngsters, they should be considering this as a PUBG game, where they have different levels of reach and they have to reach it.
Right. That's some great insight, and I hope Diva Squad grows and thrives. Yeah. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Wow, that was powerful. Deepti's passion for lifting up women in business is something we can all learn from. If this episode hit home for you, make sure to share it, subscribe, and keep tuning in for more stories that inspire and challenge the way we think. Until next time, go out there and make things happen.